Kelz. Oh, I work in battle rap. League owner, scout for the URL.
Welcome back to the Unpleasant Thoughts Podcast. I'm your host, Suge Midnight.
Shampoo, aka Big Shampoo.
And it's your boy Side the Guy No Lie.
And today we have a super special guest on here. We've been trying to get her on for about the past year and a half now. Took some time out of her busy schedule to come talk with us. Tell them your name, tell them where they can find you, what you do.
You can find me on social media, Instagram, Lewinsky Monroe, Twitter, 4_ Kelz, 4 more underscores. They keep smoking my Twitter accounts. And I work in battle rap. League owner, scout for the URL, KMM manager. That's really it.
All right. So how did you get into the battle rap scene?
I think it was like 2015. I had a friend, he called me and invited me to one of his battles. And I just wound up showing up. The event was cool, it was outside. Everybody was chilling. I wound up talking with the niggas that owned the league at the time. And like a week or two later, they just asked me to work with them.
So were you a fan of battle rap before?
Oh yeah, I've been a fan of battle rap since like 2008.
So that event made you want to, work with it?
Well, I mean, that wasn't my goal, but I guess in the conversations I had with them, they can just see that like I was a super fan. Like I knew a lot about the shit, and I'm like super business savvy too. So it just started like that.
What's the first job you had in it?
Technically, it's crazy you asked me that because when I first started working with them niggas, I didn't have a fucking job. I was just working. Like it was just like whatever needed to be done. I don't know. But like my first official job in battle rap would technically be a manager. Because that's what I did almost immediately.
You managed like one person or you had multiple?
Back then it was just like 1 or 2. Now it might be like 20 niggas.
So when did you know you wanted to own your own league?
I never did.
Never did?
Still don't.
Just kind of fell into it.
I mean, I work amazingly, and niggas needed a league that could do what they needed to be done. I just felt like I had to.
So like looking at battle rap, like what made you look at like what shows you see in the beginning of battle rap? I know different scenes like the Smack TV and all those things. Like
you said like what leagues was I watching?
What leagues was you watching? It's like damn, this shit like got my attention, it's captivated me. I already been a fan of this league.
So when I first started, it was funny because it was like some random guy that I used to talk to in college, and he showed me what battle rap was, and I was just stuck on it ever since. But it was like back then I was watching Grind Time, and then I found URL, but then I found Queen of the Ring. So I used to watch the female battles the most back then. Yeah. So
like I know being in the battle scene. And you been in that environment, you like the environment. But I see the environment, it's like right? It's like about a lot of not really aggression, like a lot of energy in the room. Like I'm saying, you feel a lot of, like, how can you see people go back and forth and like it might get real, it might change the scene? 'Cause I know it do. Like
I think I'm just the type of person that don't bother me because if y'all gonna fight, y'all gonna fight. Like that's just what it is. Like. Niggas will tell you, and I was just talking about this with somebody the other day, like, it was 2 guys that was arguing back and forth during their battle outside of their raps, and it was a judged battle. The battle wasn't good, so the judges pretty much was like, I'm gonna be honest, y'all can go outside and fight, and whoever wins the fight won the battle, and I was completely with it. Like, yeah, like, that shit does not faze me. Like, I'd be with the shit to my damn self, so somebody do something. We'll stop talking about it.
Do you feel like that like ruins the brand or like brings more attention to it? Like it's a real event. Like I came here to put on the show, but do you feel like they could ruin the show for the people who came and look at it, like the audience wise?
So I feel like it's 50-50. Like in certain instances it's like yeah, it can potentially ruin it, but it's also with us, we're a little more professional with it. So like, I feel like if niggas got issues, y'all can handle the issue before the event. So y'all know when y'all rapping, it's nothing personal. But if you feel like you can't battle without punching a nigga in his face, then alright, we just not gonna do it. Y'all can still fight though. That's y'all business, but not in the battle, not in my venue type shit.
Fuck that money.
Yeah.
So how much does this have you traveling?
Every weekend. Like damn near every single weekend. I was home this weekend just because I had to watch my niece.
Mhm.
Yeah, like damn near every weekend.
What is that experience like? You know, going to different cities and dealing with different battle rappers and different rappers in the period. You know, because everybody ain't the same, every place ain't the same. You know, how you
Right.
go in there and conduct yourself. And honestly, you get respect as a woman going in there. You know what I'm saying? I know people that go, well, you might not know who you is sometimes. You know, just people in general. But how do you go in there like, I'm all about business and people respect who you is and your brand? You know what I mean?
I mean, the places I go to be fun. I be having fun. It'd be interesting to see like. So, okay, so sometimes I travel and go to small leagues, like leagues that are similar to mine. But it'd be interesting for me to see how they rap because the culture be so different in other places. Excuse me. So like if I go to the South, they be having a heavy accent, so they be saying shit a little differently, and the way that they come up with the bars is a little different because they say the words different and like shit like that be interesting to me.
Different lingo, different swag, how you put it together.
Right.
Do you judge?
I've judged before. I don't like it, but I've judged before because I'm also a scout. So niggas be trying to put me in that position anyway.
So besides this area, the places you travel, do you have one that's like one of your favorite? You feel like you got kind of like a good set of
Like good
battles?
talents. Right now, I'm gonna say Ohio. Ohio got some fire niggas right now. Like in battle rap, they got some fire niggas. Like I got a card next weekend. I think I got 5 Ohio niggas on my card. Them niggas be fire.
So, you remember your first show you put on as a league owner?
Yeah. Yeah. My first event.
Was it successful?
Yeah. I haven't had an unsuccessful event yet. Shout out to that. I mean, because it happens, but yeah, my very first event was definitely successful.
So you say you work for the URL, Scouting?
Yeah.
How did that come about?
So before I started my own league, URL used to have this process where they would just find battlers, set them up in battles, whatever, little small cards. And I sent, I think I sent one of my battlers, Funeral Fame, to do that shit. And they was fucking with him at the time. And then I sent another battler, they was fucking with him, another battler fucking with him. So, like, every time I sent the battler, it was like, nah, like, we like these niggas. Like, she got something going on, so they just decided to just make me a scout. Because it's like every single time I came to them with somebody, it was like, all right, what else you got? Him too? All right, what else you got? Like, they gonna be good. Yeah.
Having that talent, getting everybody else exposed. Like,
Yeah.
you got the ear for it no matter where you go. And, you know, like I said, it's kind of, could be difficult understanding the lingo, but you can still understand who really in the room and who got the room and who really the talented one. So you say you got 5 Ohio people. Like, is it because like that's what they specialize in the battle rap? 'Cause I really don't know like the realm of it. But I know a lot of people got battle rap, but it's like not really underground. So you got to be a hardcore fan of it, like respect it.
I mean, I don't know if that's like just what they do. They got like maybe 3 or 4 leagues that I know of out there. So I don't know, but a league brought me out to host their event and scout it. So I like the few of the niggas.
Are there any battlers out there that you just kind of refuse to work with? Just, I don't know, based off maybe they just not good battlers or they just always problematic or something like that? Like,
As like a person, I can't think of none off the top of my head, but like that is a thing. If I see like, now that you just said that, so I don't even know who this nigga is. It was like a scenario one time. A battler DM my league. He was battling on the league that I left. Everybody always feel like we got some big ass issue. I don't give a fuck. But he was battling on the league that I left, and I don't know what happened over there, but then he tried to get booked with me. And in his message, he said, yeah, I don't fuck with them niggas no more. I'm trying to come over there, whatever. And it just, in my mind, I'm like, what did fucking with them have to do with anything? Like, you thought I didn't book you because you was over there? I didn't even know who the fuck you were. Still don't know who you are because I don't even know his name. But, yeah, like shit like that, I'll never work with him now. Because for some reason, you got some image in your head that you had to do that in order to work with me. And,
Speaking of somebody else and bringing some bad energy.
Yeah, like, how the fuck would you do that?
That makes no sense.
I'm gonna say, how has the league changed from probably like the inception to now? Like, as far as like,
You said 2008 you first started watching it, right?
When I started watching
it, as far as the process, like how you started, like incorporating new things as you go.
So my league itself started in 2019. It's only been around for like 3 years. So, I think the biggest thing that changed is niggas are getting better and better. And niggas are getting better at a more rapid rate now than they was back then.
Yeah, so you say you started watching it in 2008, so I'm just going to pick back up. So have the scenery changed from you seeing it and being involved in now your time working there? Like the scenery, like you said, people evolved, they got better. But like what else changed with it? 'Cause I kind of see the format changes a little bit. I see it do a little bit different. It's more like a setup. It's way better setup now. Like everybody.
Yeah, I think now it's like an actual production type situation. Like back then it was just nigga got a camera, let's just film this. And now like niggas is putting shows together, actual big ass venues. That's pretty much it. That just threw me off. Because the first time it happened, I ignored it. The second time just ruined my whole thought process. But yeah, nah, it's definitely changed. It's evolved, honestly, because it's gotten so much better.
So with the league now, has it brought you to places to see like well-known battlers?
Hell yeah. Yeah, like a lot of the, I'm not a name dropping person, but
Right.
I'm there. I know a lot of these people now, and it's funny because back when I was a fan, it was like how fans are. Like fans look at certain people as celebrities and shit. And not to say now that they not celebrities now that I know them, but it's more so on the lines of like, all right, so it's like a thin line with me. It's a thin line between like fan and groupie. I don't got no type of groupie in me. Like I don't be pressed. Like I can look at you as a celebrity, but I'm not pressing shit to talk to you. But now it's like I'm in the realm where I'm actually working with these people. So it feels a little different than just being a fan.
Now, like, it's like you could have like we not on like we on the same level, you know what I'm saying? Working together, you know what I'm saying? I'm a fan. I was kind of inspired by you doing this instead of like, oh my God, can I work with you? Blah, blah, blah.
I hate that. I hate that so
much.
much.
I know you. You know,
that is so fucking much.
Name drop, like you were saying.
Yeah,
I was looking at from a point of like you said you started while getting heavy into like the female battles. So like I figured you must have had some battles that you favored more than others to get the
also,
like.
All right, so like with that, it's funny. I tweeted that. Like I have a mental note of female battlers that I wanted to book on my league just because I was such a fan of theirs. Like I appreciate their work that they was doing, and so like Jazz the rapper, she's like one of the top female battlers right now, and she battled with my last card in August for my league's anniversary, but she's never battled in a small league before. Like somebody posted her resume, it was like Queen of the Ring, URL, won a league out the country, URL, and it was just like our society battle league. And I was just like, damn. That's fire as hell to just be on her resume, period. Like, that's amazing. But then, so like, Shuni the rapper, Farrah Funeral, we got them on the card next weekend. They was two of my favorites. Dawn Lady was one of my favorites back then. It's a couple more, but like every time I get asked about names, my mind be drawing a blank for some fucking reason.
Oh, I forgot that person.
Yeah, that should be boom.
Damn. That's how I be thinking, but you work with somebody so much. How do you feel like going full circle? Like seeing it and now working with it and enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? Now you prospering with it. You know what I mean? Now it feels
amazing.
now your name come up when people say something.
No, that's a fact. That's the craziest part about it. That's really the craziest part about it, but it feels amazing.
It's amazing. Blessings.
Yeah, facts.
Say, how do you want your league to like be one of the biggest, or you cool with what you got, like what I got work right now?
Honestly, I just want the league to do whatever it's going to do. Like, my goal of the league was to help talented people get on. That was literally it. So I don't have no goal of being like like there's niggas out there that'll be like, nah, we trying to be just like URL, better than URL. Like, I don't look at nobody as competition. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here to help niggas, and that is my only interest.
So like we said, like as far as like your league, do you as a scout, do you pick people and just put them in your league? It's like a G league, not a G league, but you know what I mean?
Sometimes
Build up, get everybody get together. I see the talent in you, but you can do this a little bit better here. I can help you get there to the next step. Is that like how you do your league sometimes?
That's literally what my league is.
Okay.
Like, my league is a developmental league. So we take niggas from the very first battle, get them built up to wherever they want to go. And like I said earlier, like, this shit been moving a little quicker than normal. Like, some niggas can make it to the URL within 3 battles. Some 4, some 5. Everybody's process is different, but like, that's literally what our league is for, to develop your talent. That's why I feel like that's also why we have as many battlers as we have right now, because niggas appreciate that there's someone that cares about the journey. For real, for real.
Everybody looking for that fast
Yeah.
clip.
Yeah.
And so I like you said, you got the development league. Does it like I don't understand like the battle rap? So you said 1 battle, 2 battles. Like is it like a couple of months when you do 1 battle, or you do how many battles you want in a month, or something like that? How does that work as far as battling?
It depends. I mean, it's up to the battler how often they want to battle. Like, I got a battler, it takes him a month to write. I got another battler, he can write in 30 minutes and smoke a nigga. That's like wordplay to minutes. That nigga will battle every single weekend of his life and just smoke niggas. And write that round in 30 minutes before you get on that fucking stage. It's literally just up to how the battler want to go about it. However long you take you to write, to prepare, to make sure the material is fire.
Man, how many battlers in the league, like, currently, if you can put a number on?
Last year I did a top 50 list and I left out 25 names.
Tell me.
This year, yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah, this year I done kicked out about 10 niggas. But I done added like 30 niggas. So I don't know. It's a lot of niggas, man.
I see that though. Like you say, you want to spread the love and have everybody get it. And if you ain't competing, then you know what I'm saying. Trying to really show that you want it, you gotta go. You know what I mean? Get your opportunity. So as far like the battle rap realm, like how do you do it? As far like being a scout and having your own league, then like how does like picking somebody? Do you get a chance to set into URL? Because I don't know how like you get a contract to be with this league or something like that. How does that really work?
Contracts don't come around until like the major leagues type
Okay.
shit. Like URL do contracts. I don't do contracts. Not saying like my shit is just based on faith, but I'm big on respect. So if we agree to something, I'm giving you the respect to do that, and you got to give me the respect to actually make that happen. Pretty much. Like if I book you for a battle, I'm gonna put my trust in you that you're gonna be able to do this battle. You're gonna show up. It's not gonna be no issues, none of that. And that's literally what I expect to happen. If you don't, now I look at it like you don't respect me. So all right, now the respect is out the window. I don't gotta worry about you no more. But like, so as far as scouting, so the way that the scouting works right now, we get to pick 2 people per region, and they set the regions up. So like for me, I can only pick 2 people, but I'm also not that person that's only gonna pick 2 people just because they from my league. So if I pick somebody from my league and then somebody from somewhere else, if it's niggas in my league that start showing that they fire, because this literally happened last season. If it's niggas from my league that start showing that they fire, I'm gonna try to get somebody else to pick them. And if that other person picks them, then they might be lit.
Let that hunger up. I ain't get picked. Alright, I'm about to go. Oh, I'm about to snap.
That's what they do.
Is that something they strive for, to be picked?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I was there. Got a two. How many? I heard Ross was almost 100. Shit, got 2 picks.
Exactly. Literally just 2 picks.
I feel like there's got to be really like competition with like just these. I got like you said, it's countless niggas that you got cars on the road. So I gotta imagine like it's at least 50 of them niggas. It's like, nah, I'm trying to be on every guy moving.
That's a fact. Like it's literally some niggas that will try to get on every single card, but it don't always work for them the way it's supposed to because I'm drinking a little too much. It's not about being on all the cards. It's about getting better. You can be on every fucking card that we do, and you can rap the exact same that you rapped since the first time we saw you. That means nothing. You're not getting better. Nobody's picking you. It's no point in doing this. You just racking up footage just cause at that point.
So what's your biggest card, like number-wise, the amount of battle rappers you had?
Well, all right. So statistically, my biggest card was my last card. My 3-year anniversary. It was an all 2-on-2 card. We had Jazz and Lou Castro, Ace Amin, She Happens, Prep, Dre Dennis. I'm trying to think of all the names, but I couldn't. Jade and Steams. Yeah, but so like every year, my process is also set up differently too because we do a lot of rookie cards, but we do a lot of main stage cards. Every year I do at least 3 or 4 main stage cards, I think 4. But my usual biggest card is called Eminence. And it's like an all top tier card with like 1 rookie battle. But it's like the top rookies on opening the all top tier card.
That pay-per-view event.
Type shit, yeah. Or even the event we doing next weekend. It's 3 days worth of battle rap. It's called Homecoming. You know, we do it around homecoming season. I just found out how our homecoming is next weekend, which works perfectly because niggas be needing after parties and shit to go to. So, homecoming is 3 days, 3 days worth of battle rap. We bring people from out of town to battle our battlers. But like for the most part throughout the year, our battlers is battling each other.
That's dope. But as a scout, so have you ever, I'm pretty sure you've been with other scouts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever seen somebody snatch a talent before you and you be like, damn, I'm bullshit. I watched them a couple of battles, but I ain't not seen them get better, but someone else just kind of jumped on it before you. Like, man, I really wanted that person. I really, but somebody else just kind of beat you to the punch.
I don't think so. But also, kind of like, niggas that know me in battle rap will tell you, like, I'm a heavy critic. It's been niggas that I've turned down to scout and other scouts picked them up and they might have made it far. But I don't even look at it like I lost out on that. It wasn't what I was looking for. Yeah, like the shit gonna show and prove itself because ultimately, can he last there? Whoever it is, can he last in this process? And I be trying to pick niggas that can last.
Say you manage all the people that you manage, are they in your league or some in other leagues also?
Some of them that I managed, they were in other leagues, but after a while of managing them, they decided to join my league. But yeah, like I don't. That's not a prerequisite for me. I don't make y'all join my league or none of that. Just I want to help you, and I can see where you're going. You're gonna need a manager for certain shit. So yeah, but after a while, they usually might wind up joining my league.
As a person who like watches battle rap, what is like? I don't know. Like, what is the things not to do when you rap like battle rap? What are like the top 5 things? Can a person go and do like I did the same rhyme 3 battles in a row?
Can't do it. You better make that bitch a slogan. You cannot do that.
Okay.
You cannot.
I heard the last battle.
You cannot. Nigga said that. What the nigga said? He spit that shit on the radio. He spit that shit on the radio. He wrote that shit. Nah, niggas cannot reuse material. Like hell no. All this shit is on camera. They can't reuse material. One thing that I can't stand that niggas do in battle rap is say like for every punch. Like every punch. Like I was something like blah blah blah. It like stop doing that every fucking bar. Like you can do it a couple of them, but spread them bitches out. Cause I don't like it. Just like that shit's ass.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you ad libbing and shit, trying to get your shit together.
And some niggas ad lib too much too. Way too fucking much. Like let us just enjoy the material. Some niggas be ad libbing to hype themselves up and we just want to hear raps, bro.
Good raps.
That's it. Yeah, good ones. Good ones, my bad. Good raps. That's it. I'm trying to think of what not to do. Don't turn your back to the fucking camera. Niggas do that shit all the time. Like when we do our small room, well, not ours. Now that I'm thinking about it, because the way our shit is set up. But like certain shits, like niggas, like how I'm sitting right now, the camera's right here in front of me. Niggas will be right here and trying to rap to me.
Oh, talk directly.
This shit is going on YouTube, bro. Your back is to the camera the entire time. Like, yeah, it ain't gonna mean nothing for them to fucking see. And
yeah, that's a big problem.
it's a big fucking problem. Niggas just did that in the sparring session.
That'd be stupid.
I'm trying to think of one more.
Nigga cross the line with family, kids. I know sometimes shit get wicked, that's what I'm saying. I done seen people like, oh shit, if he shoot you right now, we ain't gonna say shit.
For me, it depends on what is said.
Yeah.
Like, battle rap, niggas be saying battle rap is about disrespect and blah, 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 but if you have real respect for a person, then the disrespect not gonna go but so far. So, like, for an example, if you say, I'll shoot your daughter, blah, 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 whatever, we know that's not really gonna happen. But if that person may have a deceased child and you start wilding on the fact that, like, that's different. Like, and that's why I say, like, I wouldn't, a nigga do some shit like that, I wouldn't mind a nigga punch him in his face on camera. I don't give a fuck. That's not gonna ruin my event. But I'm gonna feel better because I know what I would do if a nigga said some shit like that to me. Like, yeah, that shit is wild as hell. Niggas be trying to go way past that disrespect line for no fucking reason. Shock value.
Yeah,
And we ain't shocked. You are, because that nigga just punched you in your face. Like, yeah, man, hell no.
So it's like one of the funniest things that's happening in these events. But no, like it's not all about just like aggression and bad. Like it's got to be some funny shit that happens there.
I ain't gonna hold you. Our league is like a blooper reel. Like, our shit is so fucking ghetto, but it's professional that you can't really tell. The funniest shit. I don't know, because so much shit has happened in 3 fucking years.
I'm telling you.
I'm really trying to think of something random as hell. I ain't gonna, you know what I'm thinking about? Young Hanson.
That's the first thing that popped in my head.
Alright, so listen to this story, right? So I got a battle in my league. Now, he say he not, but it's clear that he is. He's a little special. But not like regular special. Like, he's special as hell. But he can rap. So, he got this thing where, like, he don't understand shit you say to him. Like, damn near nothing. Like, me and him have been going back and forth for at least 5-6 years before I even had my own fucking league. Like, we've been going back and forth for 5-6 years because I'll tell him one battle, like, nah, you did good. Then the next battle, if he don't do good, I'll tell him you ain't do good. He'll literally make a post, you fake as shit, you just told me I was good last battle, now I'm not good.
Yeah.
Like, I kind of want to show y'all one of his battles because y'all not even gonna believe the way that he raps. But he like have at least everybody. He got at least one, maybe 1.5 fire bar, but the rest of it is just him rambling, saying anything.
See, I'm on my Ice J Fish.
Pretty much. Like 50 Tyson and all. Yeah, like that's how he is.
I play. That's the whole thing about just rapping and entertainment. Just go ahead and do you no matter what. So
Right.
you feel that way.
But nah,
go ahead and do it.
he actually entertaining. That's damn near the worst part about it. Like, he can grasp your attention, but once he grasps your attention, you realize he's not really saying shit. Like he can somehow get you to pay attention, but then you realize nothing is being said. How the fuck did I get here? Like,
So a whole lot of energy, no substance.
Nah, bro, he'll catch y'all with a sneaky haymaker.
he have at least one every battle, at least one, and I think that's what be getting him. Like, that's what be pulling you in. Like,
Don't say this time.
we know he got one. Let's see what he gonna say. Like, he really be having at least one every fucking battle, and it's hilarious.
All of them, are they? Any of them judged?
So for me, I don't judge battles, but I do have a series where I let the battles be judged. I ain't did that series in like a year. That's crazy, but I got a judge series. It's called Exile, where it's literally just the 2 rappers, the other niggas on the card, the 3 judges, and like a couple fans in the building. So it's really like you got to rap for the camera and the judges, obviously, but it's to see if niggas can actually rap.
Have you had a lot of those? Sir?
I only did 2 of it,
Sure.
and I forgot about it after a while. Because the winner gets paid too. I forgot all about that fucking series.
So it's gone, or you gonna bring it back?
No, I'm gonna bring it back. I've been working on bringing it back, but like the way battle rap works, the cycle of it is a little weird. So honestly, now that you just asked me that, I think I just realized I accidentally replaced it with my summer series. Like, it wasn't even on purpose. I just created a small room event. Only like 40 people can come in the building. We do these battles. Bombs over Baghdad. Yeah, I accidentally replaced that shit. But I might bring it back in December. I don't know. Just like some quiet room shit.
Do you prefer the bigger ones or the quiet ones?
I prefer the small rooms because when you buy a ticket for a small room event, you know them niggas is there to hear the material. Like, but at a big event, niggas is there for the bar, for the wings and martinis, for the congregation and all that type shit. So people start wanting to talk through the background of raps and shit. But I think I prefer the small rooms because it gives off more of a family reunion type vibe.
It's more vibe. You can feel the energy.
Exactly.
Close.
And everybody just there to have fun.
Any like famous like battle rappers you want to work with?
Famous?
Yeah. I know a couple. Like I just be listening like T-Rock, Daylight, a couple of those guys, that kind of thing.
You know what's funny? I was going, so there's a couple things funny about the Tay-Rock shit, but so I was going to put Tay-Rock on my last card, my 2-on-2 card at the last minute because somebody's partner backed out. He was going to do it, but we wound up, he went to New Orleans like a day or 2 before I was going out there, so I would for damn sure book Tay-Rock. We talked about it, but Daylight, I literally posted on Twitter like yesterday, I gotta see Daylight in person in my lifetime. I never seen him in person.
He got some bars. I'm like,
Nah, for real.
Like, now you ain't, like I said, he has all respect. And all, like, damn. I know Tay-Rock, he do a lot of killing bars. I'm like, okay.
Nah, gun bars? Yeah.
Gun bars.
Rock already know. Rock be at some of my events. Rock know I'm trying to get him on the beat.
Yeah.
For damn sure.
So that was some of the people I like watching. I was watching the battle rap series. I'm like, oh, damn, this shit really coming back. It kind of bring the leagues a little bit more different now for everybody, yeah.
Do you have like a favorite part about when people battle, like you said, like gun balls? Do you have a favorite type of ball or something?
I love intricate raps, but I love being entertained while you doing that. If that makes sense, cause like it's some pen niggas that wind up getting boring. But if you can, I'm always gonna pay attention. I want to hear what you got to say. But if you can perform with it too, like if you got other elements, it's amazing to me. But I like intricate raps. I like punchers. Excuse me. I like punchers. I like performers too, though. Like that'd be my biggest thing. I like to be entertained as a fan.
Yeah, I think one part, 2 part, what was it?
Solo?
Yes.
One nigga bring 2 niggas.
3 niggas, 4, 5 niggas, 6 niggas.
I said, nigga, what he say? One nigga gonna get 2 niggas, and 2 niggas bring 3. 3 niggas get 4 niggas, and they come and alert me. Niggas if they coming to alert me? That's like 8 niggas. Why did they come to you?
I say that's some shit I never seen about a rapper. That's
Yo.
just entertaining, just so I can understand.
Entertaining
it.
as a bitch. Cause soon as you said it, I knew what you was talking
Oh,
about.
yeah.
That shit is entertaining as hell.
So what do you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years with this battle rap?
I'm not gonna be here. What the fuck? 5 to 10?
Yeah, your next.
Hell no.
So what's your next goals on building up?
I ain't got no goals. We just gonna see what happens. I'm not, listen, man, I ain't gonna hold you. If I'm still in battle rap 10 years from now,
You don't think you want to take it to like the next level, but have your brand a little bit higher or anything like that?
the brand can be here.
I got you.
Not me. I ain't doing it. I gotta pass it off to somebody else.
I feel you. You want to sit back?
I'm gonna be tired. At some point, I gotta have kids, and I'm gonna be fucking tired. I ain't gonna do that shit, man. I don't know how soon.
Too much running around.
Yeah, like, imagine. I mean, listen, people do it respectfully, but like, just imagine me being 35 with a toddler, having events and shit. Got to deal with 100 battle rappers. Like, I can't do that. Because then when I started, I already be wilding. So now I wild out even more because my kid is getting on my nerves. And then,
No stress.
yeah, hell no.
You say you get out the game and then the kid get older and want to be a battle rapper.
Oh, yeah, I
You
can-
gonna manage him?
I'm come back.
Oh, yeah.
My kid will be the best battler ever. The fuck? All his uncles rapping, all that shit. Nah. So him or her, yeah.
Love him.
Right.
Best
So
battler ever.
when you go out of town, like, of course you go out there and work, but you got to be able to enjoy like being out there. So,
Always.
so what's your favorite? What's the say top 3 places you like outside of this area?
So Charlotte, for some reason, I like Charlotte a lot.
That's like the best restaurant.
I always have fun in Charlotte. Houston, I always have fun in Houston. And then, this was one of my favorite places before battle rap, but New Orleans. I love New Orleans.
I say
So when
on the top 3, I heard people say
when
that
URL went to New Orleans, we had so much fucking fun.
I say it hurts
so
to
much
get their
fun.
own culture, own
Nah,
shit.
for real.
Get trapped down there. You don't even want to
Literally. Charlotte, Houston, New Orleans. Those my 3.
Because every time I go to Houston, I have like fucking
Girl,
balls.
Houston lit.
Anywhere you plan to go that you haven't been yet?
That I haven't been. I'm interested in Chicago. I ain't been there yet. I'm trying to think of where else, because I ain't gonna hold you. Battle rap took me a lot of places.
Chicago, you familiar with their battle rap scene?
Kinda, but not too much, and that's why I want to go, because I'm interested in seeing. Like that's how I came across Ohio. Like I picked the Ohio nigga one time. I scouted him, and then he asked me to check out one other nigga. Check the nigga out, but then a league brought me to scout and host. So then I'm literally watching an event. I'm like, nah, these niggas kind of fire. Yeah, I can't think of nowhere. Like, I feel like battle rappers took me so many places. Like, I can't think of nowhere that I haven't been that I would want to go.
So, is Ohio the place that surprised you how good they were? Or was there somewhere else where you were like, damn, I ain't know it's this good here?
Maybe. I mean, I went to an event in Jackson, Mississippi one time. They had some good talent. I wasn't too surprised though, because I had already known some of them niggas. So maybe Ohio might have surprised me the most for the time being right now. Yeah, because certain places I expect niggas to be fired. Like West Coast niggas, I expect y'all to be fired for some reason.
Yeah, that's swag.
Yeah, like y'all got the biggest battle rapper in battle rap right now. Geechee Gotti. I expect y'all niggas to be fired. Geechee and Rum from the West.
Who out of that came from your league got the biggest like popularity riders?
I think 2 of them are sharing it right now. Ace Amin and Sheed Hopkins. They both about to be on URL very, very soon. I don't know how the announcement is gonna go, but very, very soon. I'm trying to think, because it was something. Oh, you mentioned Daylight earlier. On Twitter, a lot of niggas want She to battle Daylight. They want She Happens to battle Daylight. And then when Ace Amin first came in, there were like conversations of fans saying like he should battle Loaded Lux type shit.
That's major shit.
Yeah.
Definitely major shit.
Yeah, so them the two right now that's getting the furthest. Kind of at the same time.
Anybody you could be new that you see potential in? Like they could be the next one. You don't have to be new or whatever. Somebody in your league you see.
So in the second season of the Crucible, I had two battlers that I manage that October 30th are battling on URL. It's at Martini's though. Foots is from my league. He's battling Lou Castro. And then Flair Soul, he's from my league. He's battling Chess. So I don't know if y'all are gonna be available on the 30th, but y'all should pop out the Martinis for that event. Yeah. So Flair and Foots would be the two like newer guys that I feel like is gonna shock a lot of people. Cause them niggas is fire.
You got anything else you coming up that you want to tell anybody besides your upcoming events, or you got anything in the works?
Besides the events? No, nothing.
More remind them of the events, you know?
Oh yeah, Homecoming 2022, October 21st to the 23rd. All 3 days is at Martini's. Follow our Society Battle League for all the updates, information or whatever. 11/11, we got an event called Have a Blessed One. Small room. Have a Blessed One. Small room, ticket only, private location. And in December, I'm gonna have a birthday card at some point. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but it's gonna be lit.
So everything she do is lit.
Nah, yeah, low key.
Fire.
Man, we were singing everything.
Everything is lit. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you coming out, dropping the game. If you're in the person, if you out there right now listening, you already want to get in the game of the battle rap, need some development, you already know who to go to.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I just remembered. November 12th, we are also doing a card that we call Open Enrollment. If you're a battle rapper that does not have a home league, or you're a new battle rapper, or you don't rap, you want to attempt to get into battle rap, this is literally the event. When we put that together, join the league. You can be brand new, a little new, you can be old and just don't have a home. Like, Open Enrollment, November 12th.
I mean, so come out, show out. Hey, we appreciate you coming out. It's the Unpleasant Thoughts Podcast.